Hi friends, welcome to IS with Santosh. In this video, I'll give you some important questions from polity and governance which is expected to come in the mains examination 2023. So guys, let us begin. Guys, from the section of Indian Constitution historical underpinnings, you can have a question on Regulating Act of 1773 and the Charter Act of 1853. Charter Act of 1853, they can ask you how it led to the parliamentary system in India. Okay guys? Moving forward, you can get a question on the topic of constitutionalism. Is constitutionalism a myth or a reality in India? Moving forward, guys, as far as comparison of Indian constitution scheme with other constitution is concerned, you can get a question on monarchy and comparison between a republic and a monarchy, or comparison between British system and Indian system. Very, very important. Next, they can also ask you analyze the separation of power between USA, India, and separation of power, analyze it and differentiate between how it is working in USA, UK, and India, separation of power. Next, from the constitutional features, this year they can ask you on the need to remove the law and examine the Supreme Court interpretation of sedition law. Next, the Uniform Civil Code. Why do we need Uniform Civil Code? Discuss the challenges in implementation of Uniform Civil Code. Next, there can be a question on the last year hijab judgment. Okay, next guys, refugee law. Why do we need a refugee law in India? Next guys, does death penalty violate Article 21? Critically examine the jurisprudence of the death penalty. Next guys, sixth schedule is very important in the context of Ladakh. Okay, so discuss the features of sixth schedule and how does it protect the tribal interest. Next guys, hate speech. How is hate speech defined in India? Okay, and what are the various Supreme Court judgment? And there is a need to have a comprehensive law on hate speech. Next guys, evolution of basic structure doctrine. Very, very important. Very important. I believe one question will definitely come on the basic structure doctrine. Okay, coming to other sections. Okay, from the function and responsibilities of union and state, issues of challenges pertaining to federal structure, there can be a question on interstate council and the zonal council. What is the role they are playing in the federal setup? Next, the need to concurrent list. Next guys, governor. How governor is a vital link between center and state and the politicization of the post of governor. Very, very important. Please do prepare this topic in depth. Okay, very, very important. I am predicting this question has to come. Next guys, municipal bonds and municipal financial resources. Municipal financial resources. Very important. What are the challenges in the municipal financial? What are the challenges in that? Very, very important. Next, women reservation in and overall reservation in the local government is also very important. Next, moving on guys, in separation of power between various organs, this dispute resolution mechanism, here ADR is very important this year. Okay, there was a mediation bill 2021, so yeah, okay, alternate dispute resolution, ADR, okay, not ADR, alternate. Next, okay, relationship between judiciary and parliament and how this basic structure doctrine has redefined the relationship. Again, it is very, very important. Next, guys, if you see from the parliament chapter, this reasons for disruption in parliament is very, very important. Next, guys, the anti-defection law, is it effective? Very, very important. Next, guys, parliamentary privileges, very, very important. Please prepare. Last but not the least is the women reservation issue. Last but not the least is the women reservation issue. Next guys, from the judiciary, collegium system of appointment, very, very important. Collegium system of appointment, very, very important. Then judicial pendency. What are the reasons for judicial pendency? Next guys, public interest litigation. Public interest litigation. What are the criticisms of public interest litigation? Last, lok adalats. How they basically give the access to judiciary. However, there are some quality issues also. Please do prepare this topic. Next guys is the pressure groups. What are the roles of pressure groups and interest groups? They can ask you this. Next, from the salient features of Representation of People Act, freebies are very important. What are freebies? Critically examine freebies, or critically examine the Supreme Court 2013 Subramaniam Balaji case. Okay, and the Election Commission coming out with a move to regulate poll promises. Next, intra-party democracy, anti-defection law, one nation, one election, one nation, one election. What are the pros and cons? One nation, one election. What are the pros and cons? and differentiate between the first past the post system. Do we need to move away from first past the post system to the proportional system? Again, very important. In the constitutional bodies, okay, you can get question on election commission, how they are appointed, election commissioners, how they are appointed, because recently there was some Supreme Court judgment, very important. Then CAG is also very important, role of CAG. Okay, then National Commission on Scheduled Tribes is also very important. Okay, critically examine its functioning. Critically examine its functioning. Okay, National Commission on Scheduled Tribes. Going to the quasi-judicial bodies. Okay, in this topic, CCI is very important, Competition Commission of India, and NGT. So prepare these two bodies. Next, overall, they can ask you question on quasi-judicial body, because there was a act passed by the Parliament. Okay, which was Tribunal Reforms, Rationalization and Conditions of Service Act 2021. Okay, what are the criticisms of this act? Definitely you should prepare. Very important.